Hey everybody! So since Michael decided to do a video on his own the other day, I decided to do one on my own today. So I am going to take you along on cleaning our fountain. As you can see, it's a pure gum, and it's off and it's gross and it's very much past its time that needs to be cleaned. So I'm going to show you how to clean, well, how I clean my 3-tier fountain, and the products that I use, which are really none. It's mainly just the items that I use. And I am going to try some algicide, because this year this fountain has really decided to be full of algae. This is like the 4th time I've had to clean it this season, in probably like it feels like 2 or 3 months. I've had to just continuously clean it like once or twice a month. And normally I've not had to clean it at all. Maybe just once at the beginning of the season and then once at the end of the season before we cover it up for the winter. But this year, that is definitely not the case. It's like all the time. But I'm going to take you in a little closer and I'm going to show you what we're dealing with so you can see it a little bit better, and also show you some of the items that I'm going to use. All right, so as you can see, not the most appealing. All 3 layers have all this brown algae in it. I don't know what's really causing it. Like, there's some leaves in it and stuff too, just because it's under the maple tree, but I don't know. It's really gotten nasty this year. And the good thing about it is, though, this just comes off. It's not hard to scrub, which is good. So I don't have to use any chemicals. I don't like to use chemicals when I clean this because I'm scared that if I did use bleach or Blue Wolf, for those that you don't know, I know Blue Wolf is not a common thing in your area. I think it's more of an East Coast thing, but it is the best cleaner, degreaser that you can have. So if there is Blue Wolf sold in your area, definitely get it. But I don't use it on any of this because I'm scared it'll strip the stain. I'm scared it'll kill the plants. So what I use is really just tried and true. Bucket of water. I have an Enviro rag from Norwex. I like Norwex. Their stuff is really good, and this takes off the grime. And I'll do a little scrub brush. This is it's a softer bristle brush, but it really does get in there and clean a lot of it out. And it's just a standard, no brand, just Walmart brush. And then I keep a little cup on the side to scoop out some of the water. And then I do put on a pair of gloves. Some people will probably say that it's not necessary, but for me, I like to wear gloves when I'm cleaning out this. I don't like the smell on my hands of the water. It kind of smells like a creek after you're done. So, all right, I'm going to set the camera up and I'm going to show you guys just how I clean, and show you the end too, the big reveal, and turn it back on. It'll look real pretty. So now that I've scrubbed everything down, to scrub the rest of the bowl, I go in here with just my rag and I soak up all this water and just try to get it out. It's just so I can see what I'm working with down in here. But the reason I leave some of that water in there is just to be able to rinse my brush off a little bit so I can continue to scrub. Since I'm not using any product, I need to rinse it off a little bit. And now that I can see what's down in here, I can really go to town on getting the rest of this out of there. And I want to point something out here too. You'll probably see the silicone here on this. We just have these here to make, for some reason, the water, well, it's weird, and we have to put that on there just to help the water get to where it needs to go from bowl to bowl. But now, I'm going to clean all this underneath and this, and we'll move into our little, that nasty bowl. Ew. All right, so now we're in the final stretch, the big bowl, and I'm just gonna power through this really fast, and then we'll talk about it at the end. This is just our bag protector mesh protector for our pump fountain. I'll take it off and clean it too. All right, so we've got it cleaned out. As you can see, much better than what it was. This down here, this has just been stained for, I couldn't tell you how long. I scrub and scrub and scrub and try to get that out, but if you can see, I'm sure if I use some sort of chemical I could get it off, but I just don't want to. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll just leave it alone for now. But we've got it all cleaned. Looks a ton better. So what I'm going to do now is we'll fill it up with water and get our little bag back on our filter or pump, a fountain pump, to keep the leaves and stuff out of it. And we'll be done. All right, before I turn this back on, I hope you guys can see me. I've got some algicide, so we're gonna try this. I've not used it before. And it says a teaspoon per every 50 gallons. So, I don't know how many gallons this fountain is, so what I'm gonna do is just do a splash in the top, splash in the center, splash in the bottom. So, this is what I would do. I am, do how you want to with your fountain. But I'm just going to do a splash, splash, and splash. Of course, there's a seal on it. There. All right, so that's got it. So I also want to apologize if you can hear the lawnmower that's going up and down the road. I guess one of our neighbors has a huge tractor that they mow on. So if you hear that, I apologize. But this is a new one for the channel, new kind of video. So if it's something that you enjoy, please let us know in the comments, and that's something that I can definitely incorporate. I'm always outside cleaning something, it seems. But yeah, I'll leave us there for today. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.